Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rob Barrington, and I'm going to show you a very cool competitive hand that we actually saw in this last Saturday's game that I hold on bridgelesson.com. This is a game that is totally free for any of you to join. So if you are available at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays, you can come in and play 12 boards with us right in this cool, fun duplicate game. You can play with a partner, with a robot if you want to hire one for a quarter, or you can find a partner yourself in our partnership desk. There are instructions for all of this, including instructions on how to join the game at the address below. It is bridgelesson.com/play. If you go to that address, that'll show you exactly how you can join us on Saturdays and where to go and see the actual post-game video. And there is a video posted right now of this past Saturday's game, and you can find that right at this address below. So enjoy this hand you're about to see, guys. And if you like what you see, join us on Saturday and play in this weekly game. Get those practice chops in and meet some of the like-minded students that you'll see on bridgelesson.com's games. So, guys, if I don't see you in class this week, I hope to see you in the tables in this Saturday game, guys. So take care and enjoy. So here is an interesting one. You might have some conventions available to help you in this spot, but you have a very good raise of partner suit, and you need to make sure that they know that. Let me go through the bids that some of you might have been thinking about. Some of you might have thought of this one. 4 hearts. Good, you got yourself to game, but this shows a bad hand and a whole bunch of hearts. This is a preemptive type of bid. It's the closeout bid by responder. So that would show a bad hand. Our hand is amazing. We might have a slam for all we know, opposite partner's hand. So we certainly want to show a good hand. Some of you might have thought of 3 hearts. First things first, that always shows 4-card support, especially here, because it is also preemptive in nature. This 3-heart bid would show like 4 to 7-ish in values, and it would also show 4-card support like we talked about. 2-no trump is a conventional bid, but don't get this confused with Jacoby 2-no trump. This 2-no trump bid is called Jordan. It is used specifically after double, but it also shows 4-card support for partners major and at least an invitational hand. So if you were thinking that, you were wrong as well. 2 clubs was a spot you guys might have thought about. Hey, let's game force first, and then let's show our heart support later. No, siree. This 2 club bid would show probably somewhere like 6 to 9, right? Or 6 to a bad 10. And clubs. Right? That's all it's going to show because of this double, right? We are no longer in a non-competitive auction. This double changes everything. So this 2 club bid would just be competitive in nature and non-forcing. So I think maybe we're getting to the best bid, which is redouble. All right. So this becomes a 2-step process, folks. First things first, we want to show partner that we have a good hand. We want to show partner we have a good hand because if we rate to play higher than game, we have to have started this conversation in this way. Now, the likelihood of us playing higher than game when one of the players has shown a hand like this with a double is low, but it's not nothing, right? It's not 0, and this is just good bridge, right? We have to show our good hands so that partner knows what to do with the various types of hands that they could be holding on these auctions, right? So we start with, hey, partner, I have a good hand, a good 10 or more points. This does not show or deny a fit in this heart suit. The only time it would show or deny, specifically deny, is if you have some other conventional agreement to handle these types of hands, right? In a normal standard auction, this redouble says legitimately nothing other than I probably don't have 4-card support for your heart suit, right? So it just says I have a good hand in any shape, and it guarantees for our side that we have more points than they do, right? So this is an advertisement to partner and everyone else at the table. It's our hand, partner, right? So let's make sure we both know this so we can make our call more appropriate the next time around. So let's take a look now at the West player and talk about an important concept after we see redouble. Make your bid with West's hand. What do you do? 1 heart on your left, double by partner, redouble on your right. Do you still have to bid? Should you bid? What's the deal here? Make your call first. So here is the rule. You do not have to bid in this spot technically. And that is because the redouble has allowed partner to take another call on this auction. So if we were to pass with our hand, it would now go, let's say North passes, which they likely do in these spots. Now partner still has a chance to bid. So technically you're not forced. However, if in this spot, if you see this auction and you have a preference for one of the suits that partner has shown, you always take that preference. This is very important. And it's so partners not kind of backed into making a bad preference themselves. When you pass here, you are definitely not saying, let's play redoubled. You are saying, I do not have a preference for any of your suits. You choose. When in fact here you have a clear preference for not one, but probably two suits, but you're going to bid at the one level. You're going to bid one spade. Now let's be clear. This still shows 0 to 8 points, right? We're treating this still as a forcing situation because if I have a preference, I need to take it now. Okay. And that's what will happen with this hand. It will go one spade. And now North is going to pass. East is going to pass, just like they always do. And now we are back in the South chair. Right. So after you redoubled, you saw your left-hand opponent bid a spade, and then it went pass back to you. What do you bid now? Right, how do you show this hand in its second step? Remember, this was a two-stepper. What do we do? Yeah, the best bid is just bid your game, right? Bid your game in hearts, and recognize the difference between this auction and the auction we referenced earlier where it goes a heart, double, 4 hearts, right? Here, now partner will know, hey, partner had a game forcing hand and a heart fit, right? So the redouble showed a good 10 or more. This kind of dials it into partner, hey, okay, now partner knows we have game and we have a heart fit. We're not going to be able to play any higher than game, even though we may be able to take 12 tricks on this deal, as it turns out. This is a pretty happy spot to just be sitting in and playing 4 hearts with these cards. Take a look at the auction. Once again, 1 heart by North, double by East. Pretty straightforward, right? Not the sexiest hand, but right, we have exactly what we're supposed to have. Big thing, remember, if we did learn nothing on this hand, the thing we have to recognize is the South player is just way too strong to do anything but start with redouble. Right? This is one of those weird hands where South has a very, very good hand after 2 opening hands have been advertised in front of them. Right? So here, redouble is your strongest bid in lieu of any conventional raise you have. And now West, once again, when you see this auction, take a preference when you have it. You're not showing any extras. You're just showing that you have the ability or the preference for this particular suit. Pass simply says, I have no preference. Please take your preference, partner. And as you can see, though, 4 hearts played north-south is going to be a pretty easy contract. All right, let's take a look at the next one.